Hi everyone, I'm exploring Greenfield Village during the summer and I'm going to see some interesting stuff and maybe see some short little historical skits, and I hope it goes well, and yeah.
I landed here in Detroit and well, here we are. Oh, it's not an easy life. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, you have to be prepared to work very hard for very little. Oh, well, you wouldn't imagine some folks would be partial to having some leftover pig knuckles now, would you?
Mm-mm.
But I convince them, don't I?
Yeah.
Because I have to. I've got bills to pay, you know. Right, you are the best.
My heart is calling you. Is waiting for the sunrise.
Oh, this is the courthouse. My name is Abraham Lincoln. I was a lawyer where I practiced all the civil cases. I remember this courthouse. It was a challenge before I ran for Congress and later became a U.S. Senator and then President of the United States. It was good old times.
Hi, Maria.
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the Lincoln County Courthouse. So this courthouse was actually originally in Postville, Illinois, in Lincoln. Of course, they court proceedings in here. They actually would travel around Postville to do court cases as well. It took 11, 12 weeks to complete the entire circuit, so they actually wouldn't travel alone. He would travel alone with attorney and judge because you can't really start court without everybody actually being there. And they actually would only do it twice a year because of how long it took. So they did fall and springtime, and they really wouldn't really know how many cases they would have there. So they would just arrive and hope that, you know, it was enough to move on to the next place, so it wouldn't stall hold them back. And when they would arrive in those towns, they would be considered celebrities, so people would surround them and be super excited that they were in that town, and people would come outside of the town to actually come and watch court because it was their entertainment. And when they would leave, when court was over, they would have different events in here as well. So like town hall meetings, parties, balls, all those things. And when Henry Ford purchased this place, he actually didn't tell the people when he was going to bring it here. He just told them he was going to restore it. So when they found out he was going to bring it here, they were very, very disappointed. But they actually now have replicas, so they actually are able to tell their inside the story now.
Oh, I remember this courthouse. I was a lawyer. Oh, it was those long days. Hi everyone, I'm going to explore the George Washington Carver Cabin to learn a little history about George Washington Carver and how he worked hard on using agriculture to help out society, and how he helped Henry Ford with his car supplies, and learn a little more history about his earlier life and some of his achievements. So I'm in Greenfield Village and I'm exploring the George Washington Carver cabin just to learn some very interesting history about his life.
Worked at cowpeas, sweet potatoes, soybeans, and peanuts. These plants enriched the soil and were highly nutritional. In his laboratory, he found new uses for these products to build up a market for the purpose. His work with peanuts and the many uses he found in them brought him international fame. Henry Ford admired Carver's work, finding alternate uses for agricultural products. Like Carver, Ford was concerned that too many people were leaving their farms for